another foundering car, and today we will discuss why the Abarth 595C is such a magnificent piece of kit. Even though it's just brutal in many senses, it will give you a little bit the experience that a Lamborghini gave in the past. So Lamborghini was rough, with edges, edgy. It had quite a lot of power for the type of car it has. It was too much power for the chassis. Also with the Abarth you have a front wheel drive chassis, so you are easily overpowering that. But it has very wide wheels for its size, like the Lamborghinis also have. And it also has some character, because it is Italian. Sometimes it does not work perfectly, the other times it works a lot better. But it will give you this beautiful sound, it will give you a masculine feel, and that's nice. Of course, some people will say it's a girl type of car because it looks a little bit like that. Of course, it has a lot of masculine accents, but still it's quite round in shapes. But the 911 also has this round shapes. Is it also a girl's car? 911 is, in my opinion, one of the best driver's cars there are, and are not to be confused with something else than that. And the Abarth as well, if you look at the A segment, so there's a segment of the VW up, but also for example, an Igo, there is no car that has this type of experience that it oozes to you. So a very nice experience. It is rough around the edge, but that just adds to the appeal, in my opinion. It's also a car that is achievable. The Lamborghini that I mentioned, that has a little bit a similar mindset, is a completely different car. It's a hypercar, sports car, supercar, and this is not, of course, this is just an old hatch type car, but it is achievable, attainable. It's not too expensive that you can never ever achieve it, and that's makes it, in my opinion, even more attractive, because a lot of people they have posts of supercars above their bed. I always liked old hatches because I thought I can one day pay for that and be the owner of that. That's eluding, that's very interesting, that's adding to the appeal, in my opinion. And also the soundtrack, this is a 1.4 turbo. Turbo normally mutes the sound because you have an additional layer that the exhaust gases go through. It's only a 1.4 in dimensions and only a 4-cylinder. But it sounds like that. So it sounds fantastic. Really fantastic. And I hope that a lot of enthusiasts will be able to enjoy these type of cars before it all ends. And we are all going to electric cars, which are very cool in their own right, but they are not as appealing to the enthusiasts in oral sense. An electric car is just push and go and so much power, which also will be fantastic. But I can tell you this, if the Abarth is now coming as an iteration of the electric Fiat 500, so the new Fiat 500 is sold side by side by the facelifted Fiat 500, which is in its essence started 2007-2008, so just all those facelifts and iterations upon that. But now they have a completely new platform which is electric, but they will miss this sound, and they can make their own sound, or spacey sound, or racy sound as they mentioned, but they will never ever get it as good as this Abarth is with the internal combustion engine. Abarth was a brand that was also known for its development of sports exhausts, race exhausts. That was even before that they had these kits to make the car quicker. They developed a part of that kit, being the Abarth exhaust line. And that's the sound makes it very nice. And Abarth also had a way in the Porsche racing team, and even had his own racing bikes, so motorcycles as well. So they are quite well respected and rounded in many different racing experiences, but they are best known for their cars, of course. Found my car? Out.